hello to you. Well, I've been away for a little bit. Well, not been away, I've just not been 100%, and so I've not really picked up the camera. But I was cleaning out Oscar's cage, enclosure. It's not a cage, it's an enclosure which he is able to come out of if he chooses. So of course the door was open, and that is exactly what Oscar wanted to do. He wanted to come on out. So I figured coastal carpet pythons, and people are getting them. They're quite common here in Australia. Of course, Oscar happens to be 100% het for Axanthic, but it's not even about the fact that he is that. It's about the fact that he is a coastal carpet python. And also, I've been away. I've got a lot going on in my life, and lots of things are happening, and there will be some changes going on. I only have one coastal carpet python. I have had two, a male and a female, in my life. Both have passed away, and both actually got cancer. No, they were not from the same litter or genetics or anything like that, but unfortunately it happens. And I have said it's quite common for our carpet pythons to get tumours. Why, I do not know. It is just what it is. So I'm sure hoping that Oscar here is and lives a long, healthy life with me. And they do, 20, 30 years of our lives actually. And Oscar is 3, so many, many, many more years I will have with Oscar. So, talking coastal carpets, my family is going to grow in terms of my snakes, and my life is going to change, and of course I will share that with you, and I hope that you will look forward to it. I'm not going to tell you anything other than yes, my family of snakes is going to grow, and yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm really looking forward to this change, because it's a change completely in my life, in my lifestyle. And yes, my snakes and all my animals will all be a part of that change. But coastal carpet pythons would have to be my favourite of our species here in Australia. And my reasoning for that is that I have found them to be the most, I guess, those big gentle giants of our species. They are so very easygoing when they're older. Not so much as littlies all the time. You're in the dark there, Oscar, but that's okay. I'm sure you're going to make your way out in the sun at some point. But they are big gentle giants, and I have 2 that were like that. So can I talk about all coastals being big gentle giants? Well, the ones I've seen, most definitely. And if they are not, then it's not the snake, it's the person that actually has them. It's a little bit like, a dog that bites. I often look at the way it's been cared for and brought up, and I feel a little bit the same way when it comes to snakes, actually. I know some species are a little bit more temperamental than others, and I hope to implement more species into my videos very soon as well. But in the meantime, you know, coastals hit my top of the list in terms of pet snakes to have in your life. Highly intelligent, highly social, very easygoing snakes, especially when they are bigger. Not so much as these little ones that can be, some, you know, of course are a lot more easygoing. I mean, it's not that Oscar isn't, he is. He still has element of fear moments that I see in him. Outside he doesn't. He is just like Lily, who says, I want to get into that garden, so I have to again teach him that the garden is, I don't want him going in it because he's too little. Lily, I'm not so concerned about. She is easily seen where she is when she gets into that garden, but not Oscar. So I chase him and I bring him back, and you know, it's like a no. You know, you're allowed to say no, and I think I've said that before to you with snakes, is it's okay to say, you know, no, you are not going in that garden. Find another place to go and play. I know the garden looks so enticing to them, but it's just out of bounds for Oscar, who's going to be kind of that determined little boy at this point. And as you can see, he's okay with me kind of letting him know, no, it's not your place to go and play in, dude. You need to stay close to mum. And it's probably cooler, so maybe I'll take him in under the shade of the actual trampoline at this point. It's not overly hot. It's it's winter, but our sun is certainly shining at the moment, so I shall let him go into the shade and move away. And I have my arm move away from the garden, dude. Like, I came out here to chill and relax just a little bit with you, rather than actually chase you all over the place. It would have been much better if he'd stayed climbing. He was originally on there. I went and got the camera, and yeah, he has since spotted the garden. So, you know, they are as stubborn as many of my other snakes are, such as Lily, who loves getting into the garden. But he is currently in my dressing gown, probably going. I could see his head here. There you go. Go take a peek over this side of the house. Soon to be not the side of the house for him or me. That's what I mean about change. Stay tuned, because I will keep you up to date on all of that. And in the meantime, he's just going to lay my dressing gown and check out where he is now, where there's no garden. He's thinking, well, where did that garden go? Like, that's where I was going, and now I have to find it again. And trust me, he's more than capable of finding the garden again, and me chasing him. Well, not chasing him, but bringing him back and back and back and back, and eventually he would give in.
And go, okay, well, I'm certainly not allowed to go over in there, but sometimes it just takes them a little while as young ones. As they get older, it's completely different, so very different. That word no, that visual hand in front of them becomes their signal where they know that is out of bounds, and they will learn that very fast, but you need to be very consistent with it even when they're young. So, coastal carpet pythons, I've got nothing but everything wonderful to say about them. They're a pleasure. They are, quite cheeky when they're younger, and some can be a little bit more wary and frightened of things. So take your time with them. Your opportunity to have time with them is, of course, outside, where they feel that you are somebody that they are connected to, so you are kind of their protector when they're outside in this big bad world. You could say with birds and all sorts of things out there that could get them, they tend to end up staying quite close to you if they can't get to undercover where they feel safer as well. So yeah, if you can spend some time with them outside, it certainly builds a connection. I think he's okay, he's gone out the other side, so I'll move with him a bit and bring my legs around so we can see him. But beautiful they are, and there's just his little periscope. Of course he can go much higher, even though he's still, to me, such a little boy. Oscar's in the category of one of my little snakes, along with my Antaresia. Of course he won't be. He will become one of the big boys in my family. And I'm looking forward to seeing him grow. He's grown in length. He is starting to get some girth going now, as he should. At 3 to 4 is when that all sort of starts to happen. So yes, he's going to make his way back, of course, to the garden. So guys, thank you for watching. You take care. And there's my beautiful Oscar. Ciao.